right? Before Empire, it just elevated, it just took me to another level, right? And the difference it makes in your life when, number one, you got to attend events. Now this isn't David Wood telling me what to say, this is me knowing that for my very first event back in Austin, I'm not the same person I was back then. You don't want to be the same person tomorrow that you're at today, you with me? Otherwise you're not making movement. So, I can tell you this childhood story. Chip Cameron was his name. I grew up in Orlando, Florida, and I was like 12 years old. And we had a sleepover, right? Because, you know, first of all, my dad didn't preach at a mega church. It was like one of those 15 family churches, everyone knew each other and everything, right? And now it's one of the biggest churches. So what happened was, I had a sleepover, and the next day I remember we had breakfast, and his mom opened the cabinet, right? And there was like 20 different types of cereals, man. They had Tony the Tiger, they had corn chop, they had everything, sugar smacks, everything. Folks, when you grow up a preacher's kid, you get one choice, right? And it's a generic choice. I didn't grow up with Tony the Tiger, I grew up with Timmy the Tiger, he didn't roar. Listen, I didn't have Captain Crunch, I had Sergeant Mushy. So I never forgot that. Today, those of you that have been in my house know that, and I always say, come on, look at this, I'm telling you the truth. And boy, today my kids eat Tony the Tiger. Can I get an amen? Today my kids eat Captain Crunch. It's the little things. It's the little things in life that's one thing. Folks, I always say this in one of my power hours. You don't have big problems, you have small money. Right? If you have money, there's not a problem in the world that can't solve. They say that marriages, divorce, is because of money. How many of y'all know that? How many of y'all know Empire Network have saved a lot of marriages? Y'all with me? If you attend events, you'll even get better and better, right? How many of y'all ever heard, well, you know, someone comes to you and they got big problems, and then I say, well, that's not no problem at all, right? It's the fact that it's not about big problems, it's about small money. When you attend events, look, I'm gonna tell you a true story that I wasn't about to say, but it just hit me right now, so I'm gonna say it, right? Is for the past, I've been online for 7 years, and past 3 years, you know, we don't really follow what we earn, right? So now that I'm earning crazy money, right? My accountant says, man, listen, you can't play that game no more. You gotta pay it, right? So I did an amendment for the past 3 years. Folks, if I had small money, I couldn't do that. That was a big problem, but it wasn't. For most people, it would have been a big problem, but not to me. I just took care of it. That's the difference it makes. That's why we don't have big problems, we have small money, right? So I'm gonna show you some things. Yeah, look at that real quick. How many of y'all know Empire Network changes these little things? Is that good? It changed, look, listen. All right, you got to stop. How many of y'all want toilet paper made at 100? 1, 2, 3. Listen, it's the small things in life that when you're making crazy money, when you plug into a real opportunity, things change. How many of y'all grew up, I remember